average one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Once again, it is time to mother effing bleed. Ooh, I got out of bed. It's gonna be a great day. It's been a great past 3 days, actually. And you ever got like some news and it sets the tone for your entire summer? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And yes, it has everything to do with this sport. But I'm gonna hold my tongue. This is great. Dwayne Jones, Viva tu vida, salute. King Jr., Mr. Pads, no doubt, family. Southern T Boxing in the building. Rick Blackwell, Pink Meadows, good morning. WJ Lucky said, man, listen. Man, I wish I could say more. But I know who that is. And those dislikes, they're sub to me. Oh my God. When I tell you, man, I wish I could say more, but yeah. Wayman Davis, Pete Davenport, salute family. Anwar Willis, Darren Cummins, Macadon One, salute. Trick Boxing, salute. Eric Holt in the building, what up? Shit, crazy. Unscripted Virtuoso. Dini, Makhato, what up? Tab Investment, salute. Ern Jordan. The OG Bruce Goes in the building. Jay Walt. Black Alpha, Simon Bridgman. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment, salute, man. TZ Frank. I ain't dropping no names, but hey, man. Lewis Wilson III, my brother, the Cali Enigma, the Cali Enigma is in the building. Go subscribe to my fam right there. Ketty Peeps. Isaiah Felix, Adrian Vet, Healer, the mind, body coach. Salute to you. That's my brother, Focus Ball. Go subscribe to my brother, Focus Ball. Main boxing biker in the building. Trick boxing. Let's see who else. All right. Ghetto Life Boxing. Salute. All right, Rock. What up? I don't have haters, I have fans. Up in the LD, salute. I don't have haters, I have fans. Eric Jenkins, what up? What did I tell y'all about fanatics? I try to shy away from that word. Stormy B-Man, the sensei in the building. Go subscribe to the sensei. I was listening last night. That was a great show. St. Louis Mix, salute. Tunnel Vision. 909, salute. DJ Zion, love, salute. I try and shy away from that term fan. It's used too frequently, but fan is short for fanatic. Main event, Mark in the building, slip the jab. Big Texas ATX, what up? Fans, the term fan comes from fanatic. I'm not a fanatic of any person, any woman, any man, any person. I'm not a fanatic about a sport. I support the sport. You did? Salute to my brother Pete Davenport in the building in the super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, I'll be the name dropper when I have to. No doubt. You keep focused. No doubt. Yeah. And this is what I'm saying. I don't have to drop their names. They're looking at me right now, and they're jealous. Look at this. This is why they're jealous, man. This is why they're jealous, man. They're jealous. For what? I don't know. Well, I do know. Isn't it weird when some of those mofos got bigger channels than the people they're focused on? It's like, what are you doing? Let's see. You got more subs. Reggie Milligan, salute. Unique Dawn, salute. You got more subs, but the math don't add up. Some of these people got, let's say, thousands of subs. But meanwhile, when they go live, 10, 15 people. It doesn't make sense. I'm talking about some of these guys got 10,000 subs or more, but when you go live, you're not popping. The math don't add up. The math don't add up. I'll give you an example. Our brother, the Blue Blood, he goes live. He'll be live today. He has over 100,000 subs. When he goes live, he'll have like about 1,000 people in his live stream. Am I lying? Gavin, salute. I am Ill Will in the building. That's my fam right there. Am I lying? He'd be like, yo, man, smash the like button. We should be at 1.1K. And I'd be like, damn, I'm trying to get where he is. The math don't add up. Prolific one, salute. The math ain't adding up when you get some of these other channels. 6,000 subs. 6,000 subs. And you only got 20 people in your live stream. Rampage Jackson, salute. And then doop-de-doop-de-doop. Here comes Drew Titan. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. There's 85 people in here already. Smash the like button, if you will, please. Appreciate it. Only got a little over 3,000 subs. BFTB will be on later on today. Last I checked, he got about 5,000, almost 6. When he goes live, he'll have 200 people in there easy. So the math doesn't work out for some of these guys. And the only time they'll have over 200 or 300 people in there, guess what they're doing? Let's take a guess. Guess who they're talking about? They're either bad-mouthing somebody or bad-mouthing us. People like drama. They'll put someone's name in the title. Something, LDBC, Mark Booker, salute. Something, LDB, anything with LDBC in the title, with a mad face or some, cursing emojis, whatever it is. People zoom over there to see what they're talking about. And that's their views. Y'all think I'll be playing? I'm like, while I'm talking boxing, they're talking about us. When we point out the discrepancies involving Deontay Wilder, they will make a video pointing out the discrepancies in our videos. And they'll call it my response to ABCD. Newsflash. In order to respond to somebody, that person had to have been talking to you. So it's not called Jamal Davis, salute, or Anthony Bolton, salute. It's not called a response video, dummies. Yeah, I am. Well, I saw that. Yes, sir. It's not called a response video because they wasn't talking to you. You have to be asked a question in order to respond. Robert Singleton, salute. Brother Boxing Talk, so salute. You have to be asked a question in order to respond. Does that make sense, Mr. Mechanical? You have to be asked a question. That's how that works. Boxing and barbecue, salute. These weirdos, that's code, these weirdos make response videos, and these people ain't even, we're not even talking to you. You're making a response video? Huh? Shamar Vashon, salute. That's weak. Yo, weak. Albert Doherty, salute. That is weak. Negroes, I'm not talking to y'all. I wouldn't be able to break bread with y'all. I wouldn't be able to hang with y'all. Some of you cats, and I know everybody doesn't know what's going on, but you have to be an excellent judge of character, because some of your favorite YouTube channels, those guys are on medication. If you can't tell a dust head when you see it, you got to get educated. Not my players. Daily, people send me stuff, and I didn't know I was this popular. I swear to God I didn't. I'm like, who's this talking about me? Who's this talking about me? Who are these people? I don't know these people. Again, every now and again, something will pop. Yeah, Pink Meadows, that's all for you. Every now and again, somebody will send me something. Yo, do you know who this is? Yo, it's messed up when my brother, my real blood brother, I have an older brother, hits me up and is like, yo, what is this? Who is this? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, yo, this is like the 9th video he made about you today? I'm like, okay. He's like, yo, that's it's gay, man. I said, I know, right? It's gay. It's gay. That's stalker status. A condo. What up? Love is the word. Salute. Jaywalk. Yes, it's that deep. And when you listen to it, because I actually sat through a couple of them, and there's things that I pick out, like, oh, see, it wasn't about boxing. He mentioned something about me personally. See, it's not about boxing. It's not about boxing. I could hear something and hear someone's opinion on a video and disagree with it. Hard body J Timo in the building. But I've never got on here and said, yo, here's my response to so-and-so. No. I'll hear it and I'll say, that's wrong. Maybe I'll address that. If I hear enough people agreeing with that and using that as a talking point, I'll address the statement, but I will never address the person. Because I don't want to talk to that person. I don't want that person's energy. I don't want that person's, I don't want to even deal with that person. MP, what the fuck? What up? Yeah, I know it's the Brothers UK in the building. It can get exhausting. Think about this. DJ Chris Cruz, what up? Going back and forth with a stranger. And do y'all realize, all right, the reason why I don't have a Facebook anymore is because I realized, all right, my first, because I'm old, this social media stuff, the bad guy salute. It gets crazy after a while. When I first got my feet wet with this thing, I was going back and forth with somebody on Facebook over something frivolous. Trust me. But this is when I didn't understand it. I didn't understand trolling. I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm going back and forth with this person. And then I forgot what the person said, but they said something, and then I realized, holy ish, I'm going back and forth with a kid the whole time. I was like, oh my God. He said something that tipped me off. He said something about school. Oh, when I walked the hallways in my school, and then I was like, oh, hold on. And I said, dude, Dil Spoolie salute. How old are you? Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. I walk on my own 2 feet. And then when I went back and I started reading everything, I said, hold on. I went back and I said, how did I miss this? He's a child. And then that last comment he said, when I walk the hallways in my school, I'm the man. And he didn't mean college. I mean, still, even if you're in college, you don't talk like that. I was like, oh. At that point, I said, that's my bad. Because I got so caught up into, I don't even remember, it had to be something about sports. And those sports groups in Facebook, leave them alone. There's nothing worse than talking about sports with an emotionally driven fanatic. There's nothing worse than that. And I know there's trolls in here saying, oh, were you emotionally driven about Deontay Wilder? Yes. Because that's different. You know why? Because they tried to kill that man based off of who he is and what he stands for. So that's the difference. That's the difference. But I'm not going back and forth with an emotional fanatic over basketball. I'm not doing that no more. The last time I got emotional and almost into a fist fight over basketball, I swear to God, I was like in 10th grade. And after that situation, I was like, wait a minute, I almost got into a fist fight over the Bulls and the Knicks. Really? No. So once I figured out social media, my block game got so strong. They go into I've blocked people so bad. They make, of course, y'all know this, they make multiple accounts to come back just to get their say off. I've made it. And you go into my past videos, you see someone jumping up in there disrespecting me. You know why I can't see them, some of them? Because I've blocked the hell out of them already. So they got to go make other accounts and from other devices just to talk to me. I'm flattered. Your views are appreciated. But I asked him, the Dazzling Urbanite, salute. Jamal Davis, my brother. Rashid Walk, what up? Are you familiar with Mutombo? And once I say that, you know it's coming. Are you familiar with me? Yeah, I got a big forehead, and all of this, yeah, I'm on steroids, all of this stuff. But are you familiar with Mutombo? That's all I asked.
Not today.
Fuck out of here. Your block game has to be so strong. Your block game has to be so strong. You already got to have a thick skin because you become famous, you don't even know it. But your block game got to be so strong because you are entitled to protect yourself. You know, I've heard, and a lot of this comes from these UK clowns. Not the real supporters, but the UK clowns. Like, we got American clowns here. I'm dealing with them every day. Oh, you block, that's weak if you block. No. You're the type of dude to go back and forth with your wife when you're wrong. Dude, you're supposed to take out the garbage. Pardon me for being chauvinist, but that's a man's job, taking out the garbage. Take out the garbage. What you complaining for? You can take it out. Take out the garbage. Take out the trash. Talking to your wife. What's wrong with you? Take out the garbage, dude. What's wrong with you? You have a right to protect your personal space. And these clowns think they can get personal with you. There's nothing you can do that can please them. Nothing. I've seen children's videos get dislikes. How does a children video get a dislike? These people are screwed up. Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma, in that super chat. He said, let them train to be a fighter and fight. Deontay Wilder. Joshua told AP, it's easy talking about it. It's another thing doing. Amen. 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 Listen, I've been on YouTube for a minute. And the only reason why I started doing content was because I got tired of Eddie Hearn. And that's the truth. But I've been on YouTube for the better part of a decade. I've been watching what was going on for a long time. Even the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao stuff, that it was getting crazy. But I started doing content because of Eddie Hearn. That I was doing the health and wellness thing. But I started talking more boxing because I was getting attacked because of my affiliation. So since you want to go there, let's go there. I'm still going to get back on the health and wellness thing, I promise you. But you're not going to please anybody. If I was 500 pounds sitting here, I'd be all kinds of fat, whatevers. If I was crack skinny, I'd be all kinds of crack skinny, whatever. I'm sitting here, healthy. They want to talk about niggas' foreheads and shit. Fine. My brother Scotty in the building. World Combat Sports. Go subscribe to my family right there. Yo, Scotty, do me a favor. You remember when I had that conversation with that brother on your show? Could you find that show and timestamp it for me, if you will, please? That was months ago. But we had, he's probably in here listening right now. We had a situation. He popped up on Fred's show. It was throwing hidden. Gavin, you saw that? Yo, you remember when I said, and I promise I'm gonna get the boxing. I just got to get this out. Expert Genius, salute. You remember how I said language is important? Man, I don't know what's wrong with certain brothers, man. This brother slid through. This brother, yo, Scotty, the brother came back, right? Yo, language is important. Last week, he shows up on Fred's show, right? And the topic was about Mel and what he said to Deontay and Deontay's response. And now you see, those two grown men were talking to each other. They were talking to each other. That's it. So, Scotty, the brother that was on your show that I had that debate with, remember that guy that I was in the chat just showing your love, and then he kept in the chat, get on the panel. I had something to do, but yeah, the so-called boxing channel guy, that guy. I had something to do, but my plans got altered by a few minutes. So I said, all right, I'll jump on the panel. Scotty, remember that? I jump on the panel. Long story short, he says, yeah, man, your interview with Sugar Hill he said malarkey or something. I said, okay, what part of the interview you had a problem with? I don't remember. Wait a minute. You spent 15 minutes trying to get me to come on a panel. I finally come on a panel to address whatever issue you had with me, and your response is, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Scotty, am I lying about that? Viva, you remember that? I say, why am I here? And I had to create an argument because I'm already there now. So we went all over the place. Troy Graham, that's his name. Can you please send me that live and timestamp it for me, please? That was the funniest goddamn thing. I said, what are you talking about? And we went all around the world. See, thank you. He called me out. I got there. I said, well, shoot your shit. Prove your case. I don't remember. I said, well, why am I here, brother? Why am I here? But here's the thing, Scotty. He called up Fred's show. He beamed in on Fred's show a few days ago. Oak Park Boxing, salute. He beams in on Fred's show, right? And Troy, I'm giving you a lot of, I'm helping you right now. Because this is what he did on Fred's show the other day. In my right hand, I'm not lying. He beams in. He starts addressing the violence or potential violence in boxing. He says, yeah, I spoke to Drew Titan before, and, it started off kind of rough, but it ended, and it did. Right? And, it ended, it was okay, but we got to stop this. People talking about they're going to die in car fires. I said, okay, that's one. Then he said it again, car fires. Then he said it again, car fires. Oh, it don't need to happen that way, because, it's just out of control. And, I personally heard 78 say he was going to shoot somebody on your platform. I said, whoa, what are you talking about? See, now he's lying. Now he's putting out cases on people. 78 never, salute to Raymond Hughes in that super chat. Much love. Bert, what up? I said, yo, he never said that. What is he talking about? He said, I personally heard 78 say he was going to shoot somebody. And that's not right. This is boxing, and, the fans are out of control. There's that word. New Wakanda, salute. There's that word. The fans are out of control, something to that effect. They said, yo, even Ishai Smith had to take a break because he was getting threatened. Well, wait a minute. I don't have any, because I had a new phone since then. But last I checked, Ishai Smith threatened to beat up anybody in the LDBC. A professional fighter threatened to beat up some fans. Now, I ain't take it as a grain of salt. I don't care. If Ishai sees me at an event with the LDBC shirt, if he's feeling froggy, it's going to be what it's going to be. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I do know that Focus Ball reached out to him and said, I am a fighter. I want smoke. What you want to do? That's what happened. Jay Good in the building. That's what happened. That's right, Gavin. Sound and looks like the ops. Trust me. That's what happened. So he mentioned something that I said that's obvious. Because by then, I'm telling you, I had that conversation with him on Scotty's show at least 4 or 5 months ago. I didn't know it was still on his brain that bad. I don't know. Prior to that, the Sugar Hill interview was damn near almost a year old now. So you're mentioning me, you're mentioning 78. You ain't mention anybody else. You didn't want to mention H Money waving a gun in the screen. You didn't want to mention that. You didn't want to mention Ishai Smith talking about he wanted to physically harm. A pro fighter wanted to physically harm not one person in particular, but anybody in the LDBC. That's what I was told. No mention of that, right? That was an LDBC attack. Now, language is important, right? Here's what he says. Well, Fred, how do we fix this? Fred said, well, what do you mean? Well, this got to stop, So, how do we fix this? How do we get the word out? He says, well, you're doing it now. You're here. You're on my show. You're in the barbershop. This is what I do. He says, no, but I'm saying, well, go back and look at it. I forget what show it was, but it wasn't too long ago. The brother says, notice I'm still calling him brother. The brother says, how do we do it? Basically, I forget what he said exactly, but he wanted to do it on his platform or do a dual live or something. And I said, oh shit, this dude's trying to build his platform. That's all this is. So you're in the barbershop putting out cases on people. All right? You're misquoting me. You quoted what I said, but you just disregarded the context. And last but not least, see, because I beamed in after him, and I really wish that Fred put me on, because after him, Deacon came back in, and then I came in behind the Deacon, and I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Clout chasing backwards, that's exactly what it was. Vladimir's dad, salute. Yeah, multiple live stream together. That's what he said. And I'm like, why would you have to do that? You're solving the problem by being in the barbershop. Speak on it. So then when I beamed in, I said, pause, time out. And I told Fred, let me tell you who this dude is. I told him about the conversation. I told him how he failed at the debate. All right? He failed at the debate. He begged me to get on. He failed. All right? I had to create an unnecessary debate because now I'm there. I'm like, I ain't gonna be here for no reason. Let's argue now. Fuck it. And you know what he left out, Fred? You know what he left out? And Scotty's in the chat, he can tell you. I said, well, you can't tell me anything about my interview. And I said, well, I was talking to Sugar Hill in the barbershop. He said, yeah, a horrible show. I said, what? Yeah, the barbershop, a horrible show. He said it twice. I said, oh, okay. Well, it's a horrible show, but you saw me talking to Sugar Hill. I know you sat there at least for 30 minutes because that's how long I took to him. That's how long I talked to him. So it's a horrible show, fine, but you watched it. Months go by, he beams in on Fred's show asking to do a collab on a show that you said was horrible. Now, he's not on there straight ebonics, foaming at the mouth. He's not a street dude. Let me say this. I don't know him to be a street dude. Woke, what up? I don't know him to be a street dude. But I think he's an older gentleman than I am. He claims he's from the Bronx. That's what he claims. And he got on a show and the reason I'm pointing out where he claims he's from, because in the midst of our conversation, he said, you can't be from the Bronx talking like that. And then I asked, well, what part of... Yeah, Scotty, if you could find it, I appreciate it. But Scotty, he knows. It was on his show. I said, where are you from? And he gave me an area code. I said, don't give me area codes. Give me a street. And the street he said, I'm like, I'm close. I'm literally like minutes away. What are you talking about? I can't be from the Bronx because I'm thinking logical. He beamed into Fred's show to try and work with a dude on a show that he said was horrible. So why are you trying to work with the guy now? Make it make sense. And I beamed in and I spoke on it. And I made sure I said that several times. And I was waiting for him to beam back in to rebuttal what I was saying. Because I'm not lying. That happened. You're beaming in on a show and want to do a multi-broadcast to try and fix violence in boxing. And you're blaming the fans for being out of control. And you're saying the wrong people are out of control. Watch a salute, my brother from down under. You're defending Ishe, who said he wanted to put hands on people in the LDBC. A cowardly act at that. So you mean to tell me we in Texas, there's a big event, and he see Monty Brown, and I'm picking Monty Brown for a reason. He see Monty Brown with his LDBC shirt, and he runs over and kicks over his wheelchair? I wouldn't put it past him. Of all people, him. No pro fighter should be looking at people in the chat and internet people as food. I'm a multi-millionaire, or I got a lot to lose if I smack this guy. I know I'll whoop his ass. He's just on here, Twitter fingers. I'm above that. I'm a pro. I fought for world titles. I'm not a pro fighter, but I could ignore a guy like H Money. Why? But let it be known. And this dude got on here and put something out that wasn't true. He said the general threatened to shoot somebody. He never did. What are you talking about, dude? That was a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie. And then I gave him tips on how to grow your platform. But here's the thing. Why are you trying to work with a platform that you said was horrible? I told Sugar Hill. When I realized what you did, something to that effect, I said that I hope you die in a car fire. But if you can say that you had nothing to do with what I saw, I'll take you at your word. Now, what does that mean? Then I said, but I do hope you understand the term in concert. Meaning, I know what I saw, but if you had nothing to do with it, fine. I believe you. But I hope you understand the term in concert, because when shit goes downhill, you're going to be underneath that boulder. That brother I was talking to said, yeah, the barbershop, a horrible show. I said, huh? A horrible show. I said it twice. I remember. That's why I'm asking Scotty if he could find it. You said that, dude. And I'm talking about it because he wasn't no like mumble mouth young kid. This is a grown ass man who's older than me. A grown ass man who's older than me. And this is the route. That's right. Video clips don't lie. This is the route that he's taking. He clearly wants to blow his platform, in which I gave him advice. You have a YouTube channel. Everyone in here, y'all are in the chat by way of your channels. Here's my advice. There's an option that says live. Click it whenever you want to, whenever you have something to talk about, and just talk. People deal with you, Mansa Musa salute. People deal with you when they like, trust, and respect you. There are people with successful channels from all walks of life. You don't have to be the most articulate person. All right? You can have subs out the wazoo. It has nothing to do with your academic background. So bragging about your academic background won't help you here. Bragging about how much money you got or how many women you got won't help you here. People deal with you because they like, trust, and respect you. Everything else you want to talk about is otherwise. It's just like we just sitting here talking in a room, just chilling. And there's a lot of interesting people on YouTube. There are people with doctorates on here. We have a brain surgeon in the LDBC. Did you know that? Now, what would a brain surgeon be here in these chats? I ain't gonna tell you who it is. Talking boxing with a guy, and I'm not lying, that has a criminal record and minimum education. There's a common ground here. I'm not the only person that was involved in law enforcement here. There's cops in here right now. How did we all get together? Boxing. And we can agree to disagree, but it's boxing. But what you're seeing here, the dislikes and the response videos, that's jealousy. That's jealousy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from the 70s. What do we call it today? Haters. Haters. That's what this is. I can be passionate about this, but I can back up why I'm passionate about it. You can't just call me a fanboy. How many Flomo stations stopped making videos when he retired? How many Pactard stations, channels or whatever, stopped making content after Marquez flatlined them? There were channels that had thousands of subs when Manny was on fire. When he got flatlined, their last video was the day he got flatlined. I've checked a lot of them. So all of these response videos and people that got 78's name in it, my name in it, Black's name in it, anyone's name in it. I saw this one dude made a whole video about a conversation between two LDBC members. And his thing was, his video was, is the tension in the LDBC? There must be something going on. I'm like, who the fuck? What? Hold on. There's a fight this weekend and all kinds of other stuff you could be talking about. He won't make a whole video about us. And the conversation he was talking about wasn't even nothing. Believe me, it wasn't. That's why they come in here with all kinds of weird stuff. But like I told y'all before, and I got some time left, we're going to get to boxing, I promise. But I felt this needed to be said because it was funny. The rules about to change on this YouTube thing. Something happened last week, and it didn't even happen on my channel, man. It happened on someone else's channel. It didn't even happen on my channel. It happened on someone else's channel. And I said, what? John Kono, what up? Nitty G, what up? Happened on MZ Talks Boxing, what up? Yo, it happened on someone else's channel. And I said, what? And I revamped the video and I said, oh, that wasn't there like yesterday. There's a new option on YouTube. And the reason why they putting that new option is because somebody has been putting a lot of pen to paper. Somebody has been revealing a lot of documentation. And before YouTube F's around and get hit with a hefty lawsuit for damages in the form of class action, Rick Blackwell, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. What they're doing is they're improving how to combat trolls on their end. So in the event that they do get hit with a class action lawsuit, they can say it's not us, it was them. It's not us, it was them. We did everything we had to do. We did everything we had to do to prevent that. And even though we did that, this person went above and beyond to come attack these people racially. B-Dog, exactly. That option was not there 24 hours before I saw it. It was not there. And it's funny because the day before, I had a similar conversation with y'all. And then that popped up. Remember we was talking about how the Google mods were treating us unfairly? Remember that? When we talk, they're listening. They're listening. So now what they're doing is called CYA. Y'all know what that is? It's called CYA. So now YouTube has to CYA. But there's still loopholes and everything. So now when that hammer drop in the form of class action, say, yo, look, no, you got to pay us. We're losing money. You got to pay us. When that happens, they're going to say, yo, look, we did everything we had to do on our end. You tell these channels to lawyer up. Because those channels, those 500 channels trolling y'all, it's really only 10 guys. See, now, this is how you fight. I ain't got to scream. I ain't got to curse. Documentation beats conversation. So come on in. I got you. So now let's talk some boxing. Get the hate out your blood. Like, trust, and respect. Like, trust, and respect. If people like you, they're going to fucks with you. It might take a while. It might take a while, but getting on here talking about us, that's not going to grow your channel. The only fans you're going to get, the fans you're going to get are the people that think like you. And if you talk to them, you're going to find out that they're retarded. We got dust heads talking about us. Do y'all even know who y'all following? I've seen some videos that people sent to me. I'm like, they can't see that this guy's on drugs. One dude's eye was moving in a different. Y'all ever saw that? What's that character on Harry Potter? The white dude with the one eye looking straight and the big eyes doing all this. This dude I was like, yo, hey, few thousand subs, had 1,000 views, and all he was doing was talking about me. Hey, man. Hey. A lot of people will sacrifice a lot of integrity if it means, Zay, what up? If it means that Google paycheck. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth it. Time reveals all truth, and the lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. And when everything goes backwards for you, you got to stand on what you said. There's going to be a handful of people that's going to be like, yo, man, I thought you was the truth. Nah. I'm out of here. I don't need you guys on the front lines with me, man. Get out of here. You're on the front lines to see if you're losing. And then the second you think the side you're on is losing, you run to the other side. Yo, I got the map to the base, and I know what they're going to do. I never liked them anyway. And you defecting. Stupid. Anyway, it's report card time. It's report card time. Let's get through this. Let's start with Erickson Lubin and Jason Rosario. That was a 50-50 fight. I couldn't pick a winner because I've seen Erickson get touched. No doubt, Cooper. I'm sorry, Cooper. Yeah, I stand on it. I'm not here to lie. That's why I show my face. That's why I talk. Whatever, man. I'm not on here beefing. The only person I want to smack is not even a content creator. Super cool. That calls in Fred's show and says my name. And I don't even think he's a black man. I think he's another ethnicity posing as a black person. He won't beam in. He won't show his face, nothing. So he's a clown. That's the only person. That's the only person. And he said he has hands. And that guy just he's posing. And that's what gets me aggravated. He's a poser. So whatever. Everybody else, man, do your content, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Whatever, man. So anyway, Erickson Lubin, he's been in trouble. He's been stopped. He can be touched. He got touched. Jason Rosario rocked him with a jab. Jason rocked him with a jab. I know IML will, but you know what? I don't even take that kid serious. It's like, for what? Man. And there's a lot of things I can't do because I'm not a small person. They'll be like, yo, why are you bullying him? Man, listen, I'm not on here for this. This is the funny part. I'm not on here for that. I'm on here to talk boxing, man. Why people want to fuck with you? They come on you and like, oh my God, he's Diesel. He's talking boxing. He got 208 people in the building. And I'm just now getting to boxing. I love y'all, man. But you got 10,000 subs, you go live and only got 10 people. Nobody likes you, man. Get out of here. Whatever. The only time you get your chat gets flooded is when you're talking about us. So thank you. Anyway, Erickson Lubin. Thank you, Vladimir's dad. Erickson Lubin. Mr. Finesse, much love, man. I couldn't call that fight. Rosario, Coco, what up? Box fans, salute. Hamza S, Karen Alexis. Erickson, I did say whoever lands clean first may win the fight. Now I thought we saw it. Michael B, what up? I thought we saw it when Lubin got hit with that jab. He was off balance. It was a good shot, but he also got he was caught in transition because Rosario was moving. I forget which direction, but I see the punch, and he got hit, but he weathered the storm, right? And he just turned it up. But something got to be done with Rosario, man. I don't know what's going on with him. And I think I heard Stormy B-Man mention this on his show. Go subscribe to Stormy B-Man. There's something going on with Rosario, man. Weak to the body is an understatement. There's something else going on there. He was stopped with a jab, and then he got hit. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. You think Banana need to retire? I don't know. I think a crossroads fight is in call, in my opinion. How y'all feel about Banana versus Jarrett Hurd? Why not? I think Jarrett wins that now. I don't see Jarrett getting stopped to the body. Case Nasty, what up? Google, NHP, Natural Hair, what up? I mean, why not at this point? Why not? Lynn, what up? So, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him. But that it was like, to me, it looked a little unnatural. I'm like, is there something going on? You know? But with that loss, I think whoever loses between Rosario and Hurd is gatekeeper status. Good enough name to win. An up-and-coming fighter trying to do things, that's a dangerous fight because it's a high risk, low reward. Beatable fighters, but you don't want to lose to these guys because they're gatekeepers. So I think that's the reason. I think that's a reasonable fight to make. So my report on Erickson Lubin, I'll give him a B because he won, and he won by knockout. I like the fact that after he lost to Charlo, he's still here and he's willing to get it on. I still don't think he beats Charlo. And this is just boxing talk. I'm putting aside personal feelings. I don't think Erickson Lubin, based off of what I saw, I don't think he beats Charlo. Charlo's just good. He's just really good, man. Hurd versus Rosario, I love it. Shout out to Lynn Soul this boy. What up? Hurd versus Rosario, I love that fight. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I think that fight should be next for both of them. Banana's not old. Hurd's not old, and he needs to get back into winning in his winning ways, man. Remember when the fight to be made was Jarrett Hurd and Mel? Remember that? What a difference a couple of months make. I mean, really think about what happened there. Hurd lost to J-Rock. We didn't see that coming. Hurd lost to J-Rock, right? Hurd comes back and he's trying out new things in the ring. J-Rock gets right in the ring with Jason Rosario and got stopped. I was looking at it like, yo, what the hell? What happened? Then Jason gets in there with Charlo, gets stopped with a jab to the body. Erickson Lubin comes up, fights him, and he gets stopped again. But Erickson Lubin, respect to him for winning. Yeah, and that's right. I ain't even talk about Tony Harrison, who's still out there. They talking about Fondora. Y'all sold on Fundora, by the way? That's a sidebar. Y'all sold on him? I mean, he got tools. He's like 9 feet tall for that division. DeLand James, salute. If they put Rosario in the ring with Fundora at this point, they're just trying to cash him out. They're just trying to cash him out. I think Fundora, he's on a high right now. So for Fundora, Rosario's a good name. Yeah, the skinny dude. Yeah. He's a good name. For Fundora, Rosario's a good name, but that's also a risk. And that's what I'm talking about. Rosario could come in and get up for that fight, and we know Rosario can punch. You know? If he chooses Rosario, we all know what that's about. PGH, what up, man? We all know what that's about. So I had to see more of Fundora. I got to see more of him. Yeah, he's green. He's very green. So I think Rosario versus Hurd is a pretty good fight. Crossroads match. What's next for Erickson Lubin? Not Fundora. You know, I don't know. What do y'all think is next for Erickson Lubin? I give him a B. I grade him a B because he won. You know, and I was really happy to see him win. What's next for Erickson Lubin? What y'all think? Harrison? I think Harrison beats him. But that's not bad. That's not bad. Harrison beats Lubin, in my opinion. I think Harrison beats Lubin. So, said Harrison or J-Rock. J-Rock hurt himself. J-Rock versus Lubin is pretty good. Again, Lubin's going to have to catch J-Rock early. J-Rock could box. I like it. Lubin versus Tony Harrison. Let's push that. But we give Lubin give Lubin a B. All right, next fight. This effed me up. And I already did a video about it. We're gonna get on it and get off it. Lomachenko versus that statue, Nakatani. Nakatani may as well have been standing still, man. He may as well have been standing still. Yo, Loma hit Nakatani with so many jabs, he was begging for a hook. Jab, jab. He forget a sidestep. He was stepping completely around him and still hitting him in the face. Clean shots because he wasn't hitting him behind the head. Those were clean. And I'm eating crow because I said, hey, man, I thought that the shoulder was an excuse, but it still may be, because after the first 2 rounds, I said, man, this is a style mismatch. Tio can't do what Lomachenko can do. Triangle theory, which is why we don't do it. And he was just reduced to a simple 1-2. He couldn't catch Loma. The footwork was retarded. He was literally dancing on him. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? He served this dude. Yo, listen. Nakatani got washed. I picked him to win by UD because what I thought was Loma was done up here. And I thought that he would go in there and try and act out a character and make a mistake. I thought, you know what I thought? I thought he was going to try and go in there and pull a Tim Bradley against Ruslan Provodnikov. completely do something out of his character. And fight a fight he's not supposed to be fighting. And get beat up and lose on the cards. Nope. He didn't do that. He came in there and did what he's good at doing. It was a bad style matchup. And Nakatani, when he gets hit in the face, it looks bad, don't it? I mean, he was getting hit. His head was... Oh, my God. That was bad. But shout out to Loma. He did his thing. That was crazy. But not too crazy. He didn't lose one round. And he got cut in the first round, headbutt. Didn't break a sweat. And I said, man, if they stop this, man, if Nakatani beats him, they're going to say it's because of the cut. And they're going to demand a rematch. Cut man stopped that. He had like a whole jar of petroleum jelly on the top of his head. He made it do what it do. Shout out to Loma. So apparently he's going to get the Teofimo fight once Teofimo gets back from Italy, where he's fixing his COVID. Did y'all hear what I just said? Shin-C in that super chat, man. He says, has J-Rock fought under Sugar Hill yet? I'm ready to see if he magically gets more power to You know what? I don't think he's going to have to teach J-Rock how to punch. He just had to teach a heavyweight fighter how to punch. I'll just leave that alone. Teofimo had COVID last week. How the hell he get to Italy on vacation? If I'm missing something, please let me know, man. I lost people that I knew. 4 people close to me died from COVID. That's right, Mr. Mechanical. And the only reason why I'm calling him a liar is because we caught him lying before. COVID, he could have said the flu. He could have said he had an infection somewhere or sprained his ankle. He could have said anything, man. He did. He said he took the vaccine a few months ago. He said that. All Things Poppin' TV. He said that. I don't know. Because when you get caught lying, I really don't pay attention to what you got to say unless it makes a headline. This was a headline. The brothers on Instagram sent me that, and I'm listening to it. I was like, hold up. Yeah, Europe has a ban, so he's lying. I was like, did he catch it over there? But he couldn't because he was here training for Kambosos. So first, you move your fight date because of Floyd. Then it's alleged that you can't sell no tickets. Then you had COVID, but then ESPN said you was on vacation with your wife in Italy. They wasn't even thinking when they said that. So what's going on? This kid makes it difficult, man. That's why I got on Fred's show and started screaming. You see, my emotions got the better of me. But minus the emotion, the situation is still the same. What the hell is wrong with him? Why are you doing that? Come on, Tio, man. How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? It's ridiculous, man. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, man. That's right, Katie Peeps. You can't even travel with COVID. When did he get to Italy? Y'all remember when he was on Instagram Live? Jumping rope and talking to the people And he said, yeah, I sent Bill Haney a contract. And we're just waiting for one of them to get back. I think it was Kambosos and Bill. And at that same moment, Bill so happened to be on Trill Boxing Talk, talking with Black. And someone got in the chat and says, yo, he's live right now. Instagram said he sent you a contract. He said, wait a minute. I'm in front of my fax machine. Something he said. I'm checking my email right now. I got nothing. I'm in front of my fax machine. I got nothing. Tay, salute, sis. Abdullah, what up? I said, oh my God, that cat just lied? Somebody lying? I know it's not Bill. And I'm like, somebody need to go back to his live stream and say, yo, nah, Bill is on a show right now. He said, you're lying. If he's lying, go ahead and jump on that show and tell him he's lying. Nope, nah, keep jumping rope, brother. I love jumping rope. Bumpy Thompson, you was there, right? Remember that? I said, this kid lying all over the place. He lying all over the place. Ramel, Ramel, he capping crazy. It's like comical at this point. So now the latest one is COVID, but he's in Italy on vacation. What? So let me get to this last fight. The fight of the night. Lomachenko got an A+, by the way. That was an A+. Beautiful fight, man. A+. I'll give credit where credit's due. I give Loma a lot of shit sometimes, but that was beautiful. A+. Rick Blackwell in that super chat. Much love. He said T.O. ticket sales got COVID. Oh my God. Well, let's get to it. I'm pressed for time now. Let's get to it. Tank a star. Bole. Tank had to close the distance. He needed stilts. Well, he didn't need stilts, but damn, that was a height difference. That was crazy. Tank is a thinker. He's not a slugger. You hear a name like Tank, you thinking he just walks in there and barrels people over. No, Tank is a thinker. Tank is fast as hell. And Tank just went to 140. And they got problems now. Because don't look now, Jesus Christ. It took him a minute. The scorecards was a little funny because prior to the knockdowns, they had him winning. And I was talking to the brother Tate Jones because he was there live. I told him that Tank was winning easy because the audience plays on the judges. And as long as Tank is not in any trouble, he's winning the rounds. Does that sound familiar? As long as he's not in any trouble, he's not winning the rounds. Isn't that equivalent to somebody dancing backwards and taunting the crowd? And then magically, the audience says, well, he won that round. How do you win that round when he's going backwards, taunting and wagging his tongue? That wins rounds? Fine, whatever. Barrios wasn't doing that. But Tank couldn't close the distance. Tank wasn't doing enough to win those rounds. I know Tank lost the first 3 or 4 rounds, in my opinion. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's crazy because he closed the distance. Right? He had to close the distance in order to make it competitive. He was trying to figure it out. So you see him thinking, right? But he wasn't winning those first few rounds, and then something crazy happened. I think round 7. He caught him. And damn. And shout out to Barrios. James, what up? Shout out to Barrios. he did the best he could. The only critique that I have for him, and a lot of people agree, and I heard his corner. He didn't know how to hold. When you're hurt, hold. Stephen, what up? Hold. When you're hurt, hold. That's the game. It's okay. Devin did it, and he won. It would have been bad if he kept trying to fight back and prove that he's a tough guy. That's when you got to put your ish in your back pocket and say, yo, I'm trying to win. When you're hurt, hold. They teach you that. He tried to be too big of a warrior. I don't know if he'd have won even if he held. But he didn't hold. He didn't even try. He tried to fight back, and his legs was not there. And then Tank did what all veterans should do, because he was trying to take his head off. Tank was trying to, and he got tired. He was trying to take his head off. And those punches were so fast. I said, oh, my God, if he hits him, he might kill him. Next round, he came out, hit him in the body. Perfect. And it was downhill from there. But shout out to Barrios, Warrior. He just made the mistake of not trying to hold. Big up to Atlanta, because that was a classy audience. There were no fights in the stands like at the Ruiz fight. There were several fights in the stands. They were all on Instagram. I was like, why are they fighting at the Arreola Ruiz fight? Why are they fighting over there? This was a predominantly black event. Not one fight from what I heard, because we had people there, in there. Nobody that I heard about was being racist towards Barrios, calling him out his name, nothing like that. In fact, the outfit he wore to the ring, that was dope. Y'all saw that Aztec thing he wore out? That was dope. I like that. He was representing his people. Classy. They applauded him. He shouted out Atlanta. He said he'd like to be back, and he's more than welcome. Fifth Ward, what up? Word up. Classy event. Shout out to Atlanta. Nobody got shot. Nobody was throwing drinks on anybody. And Tank came in there and he performed. Oh man, Floyd got to stay out that corner though. If Floyd's gonna be in this corner, put on a jacket and actually work the corner. That's just my opinion. I know he's a world champion and he got to give great advice. But I don't like him in the corner like that. If you want to be in Tank's corner, put on a jacket and work the corner. Work the corner, Floyd. He gave advice to him. He told him that he was down on Farhood's cards. But I said Farhood's cards are not official. And that's when Tank started going for the knockout, which is what you're supposed to do. Don't leave no doubt. But he did get clipped a couple of times. Y'all saw that. And I was like, ooh, oh, okay, all right. I would like Floyd just to work the corner then. You're not too big to work the corner. That's your fighter. You love him. Just work the corner, Floyd. Don't be sitting in the front row and then coming up and overtalk. Now, I did hear somebody said that his corner actually asked Floyd to come over. Okay, I guess that's different. But just put on a jacket and work the corner then, Floyd. Because you might say something that's contradicting to what Tank's been working on the whole time for 3 months in the camp. You can't have that, man. You can't have that. You want to continue promoting your guy? Then stay your ass out the ring. And let your boy shine, man. Shout out to Cinnamon Savage in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, Drew, what are your thoughts on Floyd saying Tank is not fighting anybody outside the PBC banner. Bro, that's a whole nother show, man. And look at the landscape of 140. Who's unified at 140? Who's undisputed at 140 right now? Josh Taylor. And right now, he had a great outing against a solid guy. In about the next 2 or 3 fights, depending on how Tank looks, they might be talking about Josh Taylor. Let me tell you something. Josh Taylor's not Barrios, man. The boy got hands. I don't care what anyone says. Josh Taylor's that dude. Don't get in there and play with that guy, man. All right? I heard when Floyd said that. But if you get Tank into a position that you want Tank to be in, and he's in a position where, yo, listen, Josh got all the belts at 140. What you even there for? Josh got all the belts at 140. Why are you there? Don't tell me you there just to sell seats and make money. Floyd, we heard you. Belts don't pay the bills. We heard you. We heard you. But why are you there? What, are you not gonna approach Josh Taylor? Fine, don't fight for the belts. But make the fight because that fight makes money. Tank a star. Tank a star. So Tank a star. Josh is undisputed. What are we talking about? You ain't fighting anybody that's not on the PBC banner. Listen. I bet you Josh will be like, yo, I'll come to you. I'll come to you. What do we have to do to make this work? See, don't do this, Floyd. Don't do this, Floyd. Don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. Don't do this. Floyd, Josh cleaned out 140, man. He cleaned it out. He cleaned out 140. So Tank has a couple of fights and he looks spectacular. There's nothing else left for him to do. I'm calling it right now, he's too small for 147. He could eat to gain that weight, but he's too small for 147. Well, right now he is. Right now he is. So you got 2 options. Get it popping in 140. Because Josh ain't doing nothing at 147 right now. He ain't doing it at 147 right now. So he's still here at 140. He got all the gold. What else is there to do? But Josh Taylor. I'm saying. But Tank got options. Y'all saw how Loma looked, right? He was calling for that a while ago. Tank's still undefeated, and Loma got a chip on his shoulder. I'm saying. You got Josh Taylor, if Tank could still look great at 140, or you can have a look at 135 behind you. You can still fight Loma. Shout out to Zenith 360 in that super chat. Much love appreciation. He said, I don't have an issue with Floyd saying he only fighting PBC Top Rank, doing the same thing, yes, and admitted to locking Haney out. PBC just spent 8 months in court forcing Top Rank to fulfill their contract. That part. Yup. But now, Zenith, watch this. As a supporter of the sport, we just want to see the fights. So if we're going to take a crap on Top Rank for being betas, I got to hold the PBC to the same standard. But I understand. And you're right. But all the marbles are on the PBC side. I'm just saying, I think that I'm going out on the stretch here, but I think that maybe Josh should be like, yo, look, make the fight. It's not me, it's Bob. I'm here. And I think that that'll just happen organically. That's just my take on it. But you're right, though. You're right. I agree. Salute to Mr. Mechanical in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, Regis called out Tank after the fight. Your thoughts? Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Regis ain't no joke, but I got Tank. I got Tank winning that. Yeah, and I think Tank knocks out Loma too. I think Tank knocks out Loma. So the sky's the limit, but we got exciting things to look forward to. It just has to happen. It just has to happen. The money's there. The support is there. It just has to happen. It's these managers and promoters trying to milk us, and we got to talk to them. We always leaning on Bob Arum. We're always leaning on Floyd. But we're in the age of social media. We need to get on Twitter, get on Instagram, and DM them or whatever, and be like, yo, look, please make it happen with this guy, because I think you could beat this guy. And the other guys, their fan base need to be saying the same thing. Yo, stop everything and go get that guy, because we think you could beat him. That's how the fight should be made. We don't have to go through the middleman. We're the supporters. We can go directly to the fighter, flood their Instagram, flood their social media, flood their Twitter, their Facebook, whatever it is, and let them know. I think you could beat this guy. Please go beat him. He's talking too much and there's money in it. Don't act like there's no money in it. Tank a star, right? Salute to Robert Singleton in that super chat. He said, this won't happen, but Tank versus Monte. Man, this is what I'm saying. Sky's the limit. There's things to be made, but family, I am way past my time. I love and appreciate y'all. The general's on. I'm way past my time. My apologies. And I'll be back tomorrow. Love and respect to all of you, all the supporters. And I'm just a guy. I'm not even popular. I'm just a guy talking boxing, supporting the cause. LDBC strong. Tomorrow. Move!